Good morning, everyone. We are from Pockline Hydraulics. I'm Sundar Segar from Special Process Engineering, and he is our Dharmaraj, machining quality, and Mr. Ayyappan is the machine shop production department. So we are today presenting about the Six Sigma Green Belt project of ours, cylinder block distribution hole position PPM reduction. So by using a DMAC approach, our team name we are. This is basic about our company because we are first time we are going to present here. Basically, the Pockline Hydraulics was installed 1926 in India. Our President Laurent Batali installed in 2008 in India, Pockline Hydraulics, Pondicherry. When they start up to till 2014, we are producing 33,000 motors per year. From 2014 to 2016, immediately we raised it to 1 lakh, and the next year we are having the target of 1 lakh per year. It's a huge improvement in our productions. And what is our specialty in our group is most of the turnover, 6% will be used for innovation and this kind of motivational activities. This is our core business, it's hydraulic motors. It can be used in our mining sessions and excavators, forklifts, many applications are there. These are all our major customers. So what are the benefits we are going to achieve by this program? This will be part of the supplier customers. Before going to the project background, we are going to explain our, we have the two shops. One is assembly shop and another one is machine shop. In that machine shop, we have the PPM of 3857. In that, we are having the 4 different products in our machine shop. So we have the major PPM in block cell. From that block cell, we plotted Pareto analysis. In that, it found distribution hole position is the first one. And the distribution hole position, we are using 3 machines. So from that, we classified which machine is having higher rejections. Now I'm giving mic to my teammate.
Good morning, I'm Dharmaraj. This is our project chart. Problem statement is from 2018 Jan to September in HMC 1 cylinder block, HMC 1 machine cylinder block distribution position rejection PPM is 12,413. This is our problem statement. Goal statement to reduce the cylinder block distribution hole from 12,413 to 1,000 ppm by end of December. So business case, by reducing the ppm less than 1,000 ppm will be meeting the required capacity of 2019 in block cell machining business unit. In addition that, we will be reduce the scrap cost. Presently is 5.11 lakhs. Expected benefit is 5.4 lakhs, which means in terms of 1,000 ppm means around 30,000 is reduced. So project scope. In scope is this is a project focusing only in HMC 1 machine. We are producing 2 size of blocks, size 2 and size 5 block. So we are taking that. Out of scope, other defectives in all machines. So this is our project order. So critical CTQ and metrics. Metric is a defective ppm and goal is less than 1,000 ppm. This is our milestone and what we are defining the start date and end date. Our myself a team leader Dharmaraj and my members Ayyappan and Sundar Segar and Venkateshan, additional person also, my champion and things. So this is a part drawing. In the bar drawing, the hydraulic system we are produced and hydraulic motor. In this hydraulic motor, core part is the cylinder block. Our problem is distributional position. This distributional position is this specification is 0.2 with respect to CP. C in the sense plane center and P is the piston bore center. With respect to C and P, position should be 0.2. This is the requirement. Functional of the distributional position, it should be this is the cam and block and things. The yellow, it should be within the within 0.2 means the efficiency, motor efficiency should be greater than 75%. for the customers. Suppose the position is going to be out of specification, the efficiency will be reduced. So this is our Gantt chart, what we are planning from defined phase 2 and finished phase. This is a Gemba observation, this is a defined phase, this is a process mapping from input part to end storage. In this case, we are doing here, this is the machine typing plan. Here we are doing the two operations. One is the piston bore machining, another one is, we are using the two setup of piston bore machining and distribution control machining. And next we are inspection here. So we identified the inspection the problem. So this is a SIPOC diagram. This is the process. Fixed clamping for the part is the clamping torque is 45 Newton meter. Then the fixed going to be index. Piston bore diameter we are going to produce. Then the setup is a distribution hole. It is producing the distribution hole diameter. Then declamping and deburring. These are the things. This is the output is finished product. Input semi-finished product and machine spline diameter, tools and clamping pressure, air pressure, whatever it is, this is the input. These are the suppliers, engineering, supply quality, toolings, all those things. The output is the customer, is assembly shop and other PH plants. So this is the performance standards. Our CTQ is distribution control position. Data type is a continuous. Unit of measurement is mm. Operational definition, loading the part and all those things. This is a list of the things. And this is a one-side tolerance. So we are using taking a, as you said earlier, we are using producing two blocks. So for size 2 is a 0.2 mm the tolerance, and size 5 is a 0.25 is mm is the tolerance. Target is ours 0.15 mm for size 2 and 0.2 is for size 5. This is a measurement phase. We did first, we are doing the MSA studies. So actually we are inspecting this only in CMM. So we are MSA, we did a MSA study, 3 operator and 3 levels, and the R&R percentage is 9.85, and NDC also we achieved the 6.65 NDC. So conclusion is gauge R&R accepted because it is a less than 10%. And measurement current performance, we are measuring the current performance where we are in the point against the capability. It is showing the we are checking the normality study. It is p value is 0.389 and PPK also 0.77 we are observed, as well as ZL long term capability is coming to 2.31. So this is the Kasnov diagram. We are doing that. In the Kasnov diagram, we are capturing the measurement, all those things. Based on that Kasnov diagram, we are coming to the through multi-voting, and we are addressing the potential causes from those things to here. I'm giving to Mr. Ayappan for the next slide.
Here we have identified potential causes. One is improper setting, resharpening drill, variation, pallet seating gap, fixture crack, fixture runout, input part runout. So next slide. Here we have taken setting variation by operator wise. Data type is X discrete, Y discrete. So number of sample taken 3. We have used a chi-square test. Here null hypothesis is no setting variation between operator, alternate setting variation between operator. So result shows HO, null hypothesis accepted, means setting variation rejection happening in all operator. So hence we need to focus in setting change procedure. Next one. Here new drill and resharpening drill. Position variation due to new drill and resharpening drill. Data type is X discrete, Y continuous, number of sample 2. So we have used a 2 sample t-test. Here position variation due to resharpening drill and new drill are equal. Alternate hypothesis, position variation due to resharpening drill and is greater than new drill. Normality study, it follows normal distribution as p value is greater than O5. So F test, there is no difference between two variants as p-value, sorry, there is a difference between two variants as p-value is low. Next slide. So here conclusion is position variation due to resharpening drill is greater than new drill as p-value is low. Okay. Position variation due to pallet seating gap. Data type X discrete, Y continuous. So number of sample 3. So we have used a one-way ANOVA. Here null hypothesis, position variation due to pallet gap 0.05, 0.1 and 1.5 mm are equal. Position variation due to pallet seating gap 0.05, 1.15 are not equal. So normality both follows normal distribution as p-value is greater than 0.05. F test variance are equal because p is greater than 0.05. Here we have tested through SIM. First we have tested 0.5 SIM, next 0.1 SIM. So there is no variation in position. Next 0.15 SIM. When using 0.15 SIM, position result getting out of spec. When 0.2 SIM used, it shows alarm. So part can't produce. So burst seating alarm 100 micron is set value, but it alarms only at 200 microns. So need to take action in this issue. Here, so conclusion is alternate hypothesis accepted. Position variation due to pallet seating gap are not equal. So as p-value is low. Here, verifying position variation due to no crack and crack fixture. Data type X discrete, Y continuous. Number of sample 2. So we have used 2 sample t test. Hypothesis test. Position variation due to OK fixture and not OK fixture are equal. Alternate hypothesis is greater than position variation due to crack fixture is greater than OK fixture. Both follows normal distribution as p-value is greater than 0.05. So next slide. So position variation due to crack fixture is greater than not OK fixture. Here we have taken a correlation study between fixture runout and position variation. So p-value is higher, so there is no correlation. So we have accepted no correlation. Here again we have taken part runout and position variation correlation. HO, there is no correlation between part runout and position spread. Alternate hypothesis, there is correlation between part runout and position spread. So here also there is no correlation.
We validated 4 critical causes with out of 6 causes. So to improve that distribution hole position, we need to act on what are the causes, vital causes we identified. We need to improve. For improper setting, we done brainstorming with the team, and we selected the solution setting change check sheet and the setting change variation control fixer. For drill variation, we are done a creative thinking probing, asking questions to team. From that, can we minimize the impact certain aspects? So selected solution was drill radio runout control can be included for verification of resharpen tools. And the fixer crack, we are benchmarking with other machines, internal machines. Selected solution was a handbook fixer. This is the deployed when it is used in other HMC machines 2 and 3. Pallet seating variation, we done creative thinking by probing. What can be altered by this process? So selected solution was current deduction level can be altered. Under improper setting, we done a reference block for setup of size 2 and size 5 block. So this will be avoid setting change rejections. By rather than using two different pins, it gives more variation. Now this pin was connected. The once it is setting is done. Okay. So before setting up, it will be ensured there is no run out in this. Okay. So next one. So by producing with rejection, two-pin method rejection and with the setting block, we done comparison with the CMM results. And the drill runout radius. Hello. Radial runout, we are unless the drill radial runout control should be done within 10 microns. So by this thing, and third and fourth.
So this is a Heinberg fixer. In existing fixer, we are using spline fixer. So based on that, for the best solution for fixer crack, we are using this Heinberg fixer. This the cost of investment is required 2.5 lakhs. It can be a ROE within the less than 1 year for that thing. So next 4 things, the pallet seating. So the pallet while indexing and is a clamping. Before initially it is air pressure, which means the air gap is 999 kilopascal only is maximum value it is fixing. After air pressure it is 6 to 707 kilopascals with it is detected within 0.5 mm sim. So next we are
before implementing the controls, we done a FMEA study to find out what can be go wrong. From that, we put some actions. Next. These are the things we done for controlling the causes. Setting variation, control plan updated, setting change check sheet we are introduced, and drill radial runout for that control plan updated, and point angle verification was introduced. For the fixer crack, new handbook is implemented, but it was not inside the control plan. Pallet seating variation, control plan updated, and PM sheet we are created. This is the control plan, what are the points we revised related to the distribution hole position not okay. Next. This is the check sheet we are created for setting change approval. And this is the pallet seating alarm. So every time operator has to check the pressure value is going correct or not, he need to ensure at the beginning of the ship.
So after these are the improvement, what we did, we checked the capability result, long-term capability set, and the P value is 0.389 and the PPK value is 1.74, and Z bands also is increased from 2.31 to 5.23. The position not okay rejection, we are taking this project from October. Before the trend it is for the high, and after during project it is randomly it is coming reduced, and after the completing we didn't having any rejection on these things. And this is the before project. The before project the ppm was 11,288, as well as the individual one the scrap cost is the 5,78,000, and this is what we have.
Initially, the scrap quantity will be expected 344, but actual scrap from this period it was very 28 numbers only. When we calculated the scrap cost rather than prediction cost, it was we are calculated 6 lakhs. Actually, it was came saving, and ppm we are targeted greater than less than 1000 ppm. We achieved 881 from 12,413 for this machine. And the scrap cost we are targeted 50,000 lower. Actual scrap cost is 31,359 for this case. Next. These are the cost saving details approved by our finance team. We are projected 6 lakh. It was 6.33 lakhs. This was the roadmap we are created. Only thing we are getting delayed to implement this. That's one. Thank you.
First of all, big congratulations because you're presenting for the first time. I think that's what you guys said. Question one, because I have too many questions, so I will not ask you all of them. First question is, what is the cost of inspection per component? Because you said it is used using a CMM. It is not a dimensional specification. It is a geometrical specification. What is the cost of inspection per component? Don't worry. The question is just to ask you guys whether you have thought through these processes. What is the cost of inspection? ஒரு காம்பனண்ட் தெரியுமா சொல்லுங்க.
It is coming 1,000 rupees.
So how many samples you take per day?
25 numbers once we are inspecting.
So cost of inspection per day is 25,000.
Yes.
Correct? So where is that in your project? How have you related to your project? That is the investment you are making every day.
Yes.
Correct? Second, you put the CPK, is it bilateral or unilateral tolerance?
It's a
You said
unilateral.
0.2.
Unilateral.
What is the upper side? 0.2 max, 0 to 0.2. Position. So what is the mean you got as per your CPK? What type of CPK did you apply? Did you apply? Don't worry, nothing.
Yeah.
These are questions you have to think. Because before and after, no, if you are shown that one slide is enough. I always look for only one slide. Because I have been told by Dr. Fukuda, if you can explain in one slide your entire life, he says, enough. You have to have only one slide, which will explain the entire thing. One request is, always you are saying X discrete, Y continuous. Do you understand the meaning when you say this? We are talking about univariate statistics. What is this X discrete, Y continuous?
Y equal to function of x.
So what is discrete, what is continuous? Where is bivariate statistics coming into univariate models? Sometimes I am reminded that I also studied statistics.
Continuous is measurable.
So why in any
Discrete
graph you
is
are showing both? Either we show a response, if you are showing two things, it has to be correlation.
Okay.
Don't use software. Software is an enabler. It is not a solution. I kept telling my HDFC friends, they have the best software, I think, when it happens to a bank. Any customer gives an idea, they immediately implement. That's an amazing system. I've never been to that bank. I'm a customer. The software is an enabler. They are seeing customers and using software to enable customers. Classic is, I don't know how they feel. As a customer, I feel. So, disaster for statistics is software, according to me. Statistics is all about imagination. Imagining, classifying things, imagining, stratifying things, imagining relationships. Never substitute imagination with software. That too for calculation. My request is that. Otherwise, excellent first attempt at presenting such a complex problem. Very good. They have 12 times reduction. What is your current level of ppm? 881. What is the current level? You are showing 0.
Yes.
So can you get any defect on a particular day? How much is your production? Can you get a defect or not?
No defect.
At present, yes.
So in a month, will you get one defect?
No, sir.
So your production will not match that. We will not produce in millions. Because this ppm also is one disastrous word which people have found out. Okay? But very good. Excellent first presentation, I'll say.
Friends, I would like to understand one thing. What about the efficiency of the motor now, after doing all these things?
That picture, you said no? Less than picture or 0.75.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We know. Yes, we will.
After what is after now? See, you improved your process and you improved the parameter, all these things. What is the current efficiency of that motor?
We actually reflected what will be the impact of customers on this aspect,
Agreed.
but we need to measure, sir.
See,
As of
you
now.
defined one is 75% at
Yes,
earlier,
requirement.
means before it.
0.2 means 75.
So that you told.
Above 0.2 you said it is less.
Yes.
Did you validate it?
No, sir. We are not yet validated. We will validate.
Because why know this? And it also, when you do this one, this you did all these things, all the testing and all in your test bench or at the field? I would like to understand that one.
Test bench we are having in-house. We can deduct in case of
no. What about the validation at the field? Because all your thing is working in the site of different field, different applications, right?
Okay,
So you have to validate that also. That is a complete validation, right?
Yes, we will include.
Accelerated testing வேற பண்றீங்க anything like accelerated testing.
அது மாதிரி நம்ம எதுவும் பண்றதில்ல. When it is initial production, that time only we are doing. After that, we are not.
No.
Customer data. What he is asking is
Yeah, why I'm telling is your motor at say one motor at how many minutes you will test in your test bench?
It's 10 minutes.
Agreed. But customer will use your application 24/7.
Yes.
So and that also in different part of India or sometimes different part of the world. So it depends upon how you export or how you are using in domestic market. Some models you will use in domestic market, some will export. So site validation is also required after executing this.
Okay, sir. We will include. Yes. Thank you,
Thank
sir. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.